Hello, and welcome to Shed Space. Today we're going to be taking a journey from where we are now, which is most probably at the bottom of a deep dark well of fear and uncertainty, and we're going to go all the way to the seaside. So close your eyes once you've taken in this majestic view, holding this in your mind's eye, and come with me on a trip to the plastic beach, where everything is wonderful. So close your eyes, take a big deep breath in, and a nice long and slow breath out. That's good. Now, we may all be aware, sorry I tripped over my words, my cat is meowing and pawing at my leg for attention, the way that I paw and meow at my wife for attention. But in the same situation, neither of us are going to get any of that. So off we go from here all the way to the plastic beach. Now, as all of you may be aware, microplastics have infiltrated every part of the planet. They've been found buried in Arctic sea ice, within the guts of marine animals inhabiting the deepest ocean trenches, and most importantly and tastily of all, in the drinking water around the world. Plastic pollution has been found on beaches of remote, uninhabited islands, just like this one we are on now, with the lovely sun beating down on our bare chests as we make trash angels in the lovely, lovely shiny plastic. It's also shown up in seawater samples across the planet. One study even estimated that there are roughly 24.4 trillion fragments of microplastics in the upper regions of the world's oceans. Now, this is all apparently due to us being absolute monsters who want to destroy our environment. But while we're here enjoying the smell of old milk bottles that have got that lovely bit of forbidden nectar in the bottom, turning into a delicious, lovely kind of halloumi that will most probably be the end of you if you were to eat it. Now, one of the more interesting things about these plastics is that they have apparently found them at a cellular level, living within inside our cells. Isn't that nice? So, when we think about all those lovely, lovely pieces of fruit that we eat out of the tin, the cans where you slowly crack them open and they ejaculate sticky, fruity juice all over your front, on your blouse, onto the floor, and even onto the worktop. And as the razor-sharp shards of the tin lid comes into contact with your hand and leaves a lovely little red kiss of blood where it's gouged into your hand as it flicked free. Now we look inside that can, you see the lovely fruit, but alongside the fruit you'll also notice that there is a beautiful pearly white shine, which is a plastic. That's right. This plastic has been classified as quite horrible and can also cause infertility in males. That's right. Every time you leave a lovely trail of sticky white love snail juice, there could be quite a bit of plastic in it. Isn't that nice? So now we look at all the wonderful things that are around us, thinking how they're infiltrating our body and our cells. They're infiltrating our lives and our minds. It's almost like we're becoming one of the X-Men, with armor, because all our cells are full of plastic, which is tougher than our skin. There we go. The positive side. We're becoming invulnerable to magnets because, as everybody knows, you can't magnetize plastics. So, as we come near to the end of this lovely, lovely trip to the plastic beach where we think about our semen, our lack of fertility due to the things we eat and come into contact with, the fucking cat meowing like a little bastard. Nobody knows what he wants. Nobody knows what he needs. But there's a very, very high chance that it's plastic that he desires. A lovely packet of food which comes, you guessed it, in a lovely plastic packet. Now, I'm going to go all far away, up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. And when I arrive there, I'm going to sit and think all about the lovely plastics and polythene type things that make up my quilt, my synthetic bed covers that make me sweat and itch all night, the synthetic pillow which I rest my massive head on and breathe into all night, inhaling all those tiny fragments of plastic. All of these things making my body nice and strong. And even though when I die, I will probably be cremated, you can count on my corpse burning like a candle for a fortnight. So on that very calming and lovely image, oh my God, I got all the way to the end and fucked it at the last second. Oh well, here we go, thinking of that burning corpse, letting off toxic black smoke into the air from all the plastics, the back of my throat becoming more and more congested with what I believe is some leftover remnants of the blessing of Nurgle, which gave me this wonderful cold and cough and snotty nose. But then again, it could also be some form of resin or plastic that's trickling down there into my stomach. That's better. For a moment, anyway. But isn't that what life is? A series of moments which go from shit to worse. But every now and then, you get to sniff up the catarrh which is life and swallow it down for a moment of being able to breathe easily and not panic that you're choking on your own fluids. So, come along with me to Bedfordshire. Good night. Mwah.